guys, it's Brad, and a lot of people ask me what I think is the most important trait for an entrepreneur to have. A lot of people, they get caught up in the very specific elements of business. They want to know specific things about marketing or sales, pay-per-click advertisements, etc. But as I've been alluding to in my previous videos, perhaps the most important skill of all is to have a very solid inner game and foundation in how it is that you approach and handle challenges, as well as leading yourself. So one of the key fundamental things, traits, characteristics that are going to make you effective as a leader and as an entrepreneur is resilience. The ability to be able to change and deal with shifts in the market, in the business and the vertical industry that you're in your personal life, being able to deal with those challenges in a way where you can absorb an impact, you can have a problem and not get super thrown off course. Also, I would also describe resilience as the ability to pull oneself out of a spiral. So if you're having a problem in your business or personal life, you have to be able to lead yourself out of that spiral, because there's a good book on this that was recommended to me called Between the Hour of Dog and Wolf. It talks about, the whole focus of the book is the actual biochemical, the actual very real biochemical feelings that you're going to experience being in business, as written from the perspective of a financial trader on Wall Street. And he talks about how hunting and trading and dealing with strong financial decisions are very, very similar, for the reason that whenever you're dealing with uncertainty in finances or business, you get the same type of feelings that you'd have when going up against an adversary or potentially a big hunting game. So in order to lead oneself out of that situation where you are getting pummeled with biochemical feelings like cortisol pumping through your veins because you are dealing with a challenge in business, how is it that you're able to deal with that? Or you take a loss, or you have to fire somebody, or in your personal life you have a divorce. You have to be able to deal with those situations in that instance, in that moment, and still be able to persevere and go forth with good decisions, make strong, committed decisions, and execute on them despite the challenges you may be facing. So, resilience to me is far more important than learning specific strategies and skills, because again, like I said in my event, Tribal Leadership, the focus of that event was the same thing. Again, success leaves clues. Many people who are successful say the same things, even though we haven't met, even though I've never met this guy. I was listening to a podcast with Tony Robbins and a military leader, a general for the Navy. He was discussing the same thing. Tony's assistant said, what are the biggest challenges for leadership in 2018? And he said the same thing I said in my conference, Tribal Leadership. The whole focus of the event was like, look, in this day and age, we have more influencers on digital media than ever before. There's more information available at a faster rate than ever before. Yet, many people, when you speak to them, what's the number one primary emotion in America that most people have? Anxiety, depression. The suicide rate is higher than it's ever been before, yet the quality of life that we experience is at an all-time high. We've never had a higher quality of life than this period in time. North America in this period of time, highest quality of life of all time. Yet, when you look at the suicide rate is going up and up and up. And also, not to mention, the suicide rate goes up in the more affluent communities. So what the fuck is going on? Part of it is that, in my opinion, is that we have far too much information, but we don't have resilience, and we don't have the ability to make decisions. We don't have the ability to say, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to take what I have, the network I have, the skills I have, the resources I have now, and take one small step towards achieving my goals. Most people, school, can you imagine if in elementary school or middle school, they taught you the skill of setting a goal and then making decisions? How great of a world we would be in, but we don't get taught that at all most school is really just a feeder for more school, more debt, 9-to-5 job, marriage, just basically a fucking meat grinder. They're definitely not teaching you how to make decisions, nor are they teaching you how to be resilient. So in my personal opinion, the number one thing that you can learn in order to be successful is you got to be resilient. You got to know your outcome, know what you really want for yourself. And again, most people, the outcomes they want are pretty much the same shit, right? They want more freedom, more certainty, more comfort, more variety. They want to travel. They want more money. They want more sex. They want better sex. They want better relationships, more intimacy, more love. Everybody wants the same things. So if you know that and you know your outcome, you can orient yourself towards that, writing it down, putting it in a form of a goal, an outcome, and then making small decisions that are going to bring you closer to that goal. And finally, the thing that I'm talking about right now, resilience, is the ability to continue going after that goal even though it doesn't work out on the first try. Because guess what? If it worked out on the first try, you'd have a lot of people who still, who succeed, who achieve. But like I said just a second ago, and like I said in my event, most people, they lack that ability because it's not culturally taught to us to make a small decision that will move us closer to our goals. We don't even know what our goals are. Most people have never put their goals down on paper. Most people have no idea what it is that they're orienting themselves towards. They say, oh, I would like to have more money. I would like to have a better relationship. I would like to... They have very general, loosely defined goals. And for that reason, they never achieve them. The more specific in the goal setting you are, in your outcome, knowing your outcome, the more your brain can figure out a way to get there. If you say, I want to make $10,000 this week, and then ask why, if you have a big enough why, you'll figure out how to do it. So first you got to know your outcome, know why, and then you figure out how to do it. For instance, if I was going to say, this is a classic example, say there was a criminal and he was going to murder your whole family, including your kids. If you didn't come up with that $10,000, you'd probably find a way to do it. I'll bet everybody who watches this video, if somebody was going to kill your parents and do horrible things to your kids and yourself or whatever, you'd probably find a way to make $10,000. $10,000 is a lot of money. So that's basically the gist of it. It's like we have the ability to do these things. The reason we don't do them is because we don't have enough emotion. We're not willing to do certain things. There's another great quote. It's kind of a fucked up quote, but it's true. It's what people are capable of is amazing, but what people are willing to do is disappointing. So that's about it, guys. When it doesn't work out the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, 100th time, you got to keep going. That's resilience. If you have that quality, you will make it. That's what I found. That's what every single person has found. I read another one good quote. Last thing I'm going to tell you right now is that don't focus. So basically, it's an anecdote. It's a metaphor. It's a story. Basically, this is the story. 2 seconds. An art teacher was going to grade. He did an experiment. He sets the class up and he divides it in two. And he says to one side of the class, he says, okay, so I want you guys to focus on putting out quantity of pottery. And whoever puts out the most, I'm going to weigh it at the end. And whoever puts out the most amount, you're going to get an automatic A. Then he tells the other side, all right, whoever puts out the best piece of pottery at the end, you're going to get an A. So one side that did the quantity that was measured in weight, they wound up getting way fucking better at making pottery because they just did it more. They just made more pottery. They just did more, experimented more. They had their hands in the clay. They made a lot more versus the side that just was focused on making the perfect piece of pottery. They came out and they only produced one piece of pottery at the end, and they spent all this time intellectualizing and theorizing about the best piece of pottery. The side that put out the most quantity was tenfold better than the side that intellectualized, studied the strategy, and put out one. So that's a metaphor, that's a story about life. You gotta take massive action, imperfect action, because that's how we learn. The map is not the territory. Any book that you read is out of date already because of the speed of information. If you think about it, You know, 5 years ago, we didn't have 4G. We didn't have an iPhone. We didn't have the technology that we had today. You know, if you think back to a world in, what was it, 1995, if you had a 10-year business plan, you wouldn't have accounted for Wi-Fi. You wouldn't have accounted for, you would still be using AOL. You wouldn't have had an iPhone. You would have no idea what the future would hold. You have no idea right now what the future will hold because of technology. It moves so fast. Markets change, markets shift. Everything shifts, everything changes. Resilience, that's gonna be your power. The way that you have resilience, lead yourself. Leadership, your questions. Watch my other videos. I talk about ways that you can lead yourself through difficult situations by focusing on the solution instead of focusing on the problem. That's about it, guys. I'm out. Peace. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And once again, if you want to contact me, message me on my email, which is down below, or subscribe to my email list, which will be updated very soon. Talk to you guys later. Appreciate you.